Do you want your Minecraft world to look more refreshing, more new, and much more fresh? Well, this pack is called Minecraft Plus and it has everything you need. It has around 1000 different textures, which I will show in this video, and it also adds many new ambient things, which I will show in my other videos. You can't actually get this pack yet because it's not out. It should be out in some months, I guess, but I'm actually a beta tester for this pack, so I really hope that you like it. And this is the 31st video of Mix's Daily Mod Reviews, and it's the final of the series, so thank you so much for the support on this series. I really like to do this, but now it's time to catch a small break. And also, you can't download this mod right now because it's not out yet. You can only check out the website and the Discord server for future development, because I'm a beta tester for this pack, and you also can be a beta tester if you want to apply. So let's start with a giant showcase. Well, I won't cover most of the MP changes in this video, but I can show you the new screen, and as you can see, it is called MC Plus Beta, and as you can see, it has some new sounds when you click on it, and some new fonts and new buttons, and it looks really beautiful. So let's just get into my world and start testing. Okay, so here's my showcase world, and I think that it's like 550 blocks long, so it will be a lot to cover. First we'll go through blocks and then we'll go through items, but in my next videos I'll go through other things because I didn't include them in this video. And also, to make this Minecraft Plus work completely, you need some mods, which will be included in the Discord server, I think. And I think that some of them are those grass things, and it's also connectivity, and connectivity works like that blocks like sand and grass, they will just connect like that, which works pretty good. And yeah, this is how it looks like. But yeah, let's not drag it, and let's just go through all the blocks and all the things. And also, the leaves I think are inspired from some other mod, but they are getting reworked right now, so yeah. So I included every texture that was in the textures file because there was too many changes to make a changelog. So I will just include everything that was there. Maybe some of the blocks didn't get changed at all, but I had to include them because they were there. And first of all, we got the Acacia things, and the door doesn't seem changed at all, so maybe it's wrong. But here, as you can see, we got a fence, and let me just get the Acacia fence gate too, because I didn't include it somehow. And as you can see, they look just much more smooth, and yeah, that's really good about those wood blocks. And as you can see, the logs also look much better. That's what I want them to look like. As you can see, the middle also looks really nice, the color variations. These have a much stronger color, and the planks have a much different color too. So as you can see, I think they look a little darker maybe. But okay, next up we got some other blocks, or yeah, only blocks. But we got some Acacia saplings, and I think that they look a little different, but it's hard to tell because yeah, that's one of the smaller changes for yeah, the blocks and items. The trapdoor also got the same colors as the planks, and pressure plates are another one of blocks which are changed by a lot. And as you can see, they have like this little square here, and they look much better. It's easier to see that there's a pressure plate here, so it's better to not walk into one. So yeah, that's a good change in my opinion. So next up we got lily pads, which also got changed as items, but also as blocks. And as you can see, it has some roots on the ground, which is also nice. And seagrass also got changed, and I think that it's based to the environment. And next up we got the aluminum as changed, and I don't know what got changed with it, but yeah, it looks as always. Ancient debris was also included, but I don't know what's the change, but I only see that it got some kind of bedrock lighting where it's just too light, so maybe that's the change, I guess. But also the anvil got some changes, and as you can see, it looks much more smoother, and the colors are a little changed. And the azalea leaves and the normal leaves are just much better, and as you can see, those flying things will be changed. So yeah, that's a matter of change because the pack will be updated, and I will try to keep everyone with the updates on my YouTube channel. So yeah, you can also subscribe if you didn't do that yet. So azalea also got changed, and in the inventory it's still white, but I think that it changes its color depending on the environment, or does it? I don't know, but some of the things are not working as they should right now. Also, flowering azalea isn't changed at all. And we have some other flowers, and here have azul bullet. Okay, I don't know if I'm saying it bluet or something. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But as you can see, when you place it on the ground, it will have a different texture, just like pink petals. And a nice thing is that those textures are completely random, so yeah. And they emit particles, which is also pretty nice. So the beacon could also change, I don't know how, but this is probably the biggest change of all, because bedrock doesn't look like bedrock, and I don't know what to think about this. It kinda looks like polished... Where is the block? Oh yeah, polished deep slate. So it's kinda hard to tell. So I don't know if this is a good change, because yeah, it looks really similar, but yeah, it's okay in my opinion. So next up, let me get some bone meal, because yeah, and here's another changed texture, but I will still cover them all. And I think that this texture got also changed for beetroot, but I'm not sure, because yeah, this was included in the files. The big drip leaf, I think, what is it called? Yeah, drip leaf. It is also changed a little, I think the colors maybe. And now we're going into the birchwood set, and all the doors are included as changes, but I don't know if they are changed at all, so I maybe won't just cover them here. But the fences and the fence gate, as you can see, it also got the same colors but better. The leaves are also swinging, and the log is also really beautiful, but not on the outside I think. So this looks like the normal birch log, and this, the inside, looks just much better. And the colors are also much more beautiful, and yeah, this is the wood that we need in my opinion. And also the pressure plate we have, and yeah, the trapdoor isn't changed I think. And the sapling was said to be changed, but I really don't see those changes, maybe because I don't use those saplings. But here also got some concrete powder, and these are changed, but yeah, it looks a little weird because of the connectivity mod. But you can kinda guess what it looks like without it. Okay, the biggest change probably, or I'm saying everything that is the biggest change, but yeah, this change is also really cool, but it's terracotta, and as you can see, it looks much more beautiful. And as I love this block, this will be probably the best change for blocks, because yeah, this actually suits the Badlands biome. So wait, let me just show you all the color variations, because this looks beautiful. And wool got also changed to look maybe a little more like wool, but yeah, as you can see, it has more colors on those dots I think. So yeah, this is how it looks like. It's a really hard to tell on some of the blocks, but yeah, it's nice. And next up we got the blue orchid, and I don't know if I see any of those changes here, because yeah, this was included in the file, so I'm just counting it. And next up we got the bone block, and as you can see, it looks much more like bones, because the original one is just white, and this one, yeah, has really nice colors. And bricks also got changed in some colors. As you can see, it got some more color variations I think. And the cactus is probably the coolest change, but I don't know what to think about this, because it has some more cacti on the side and one on the top, which looks a little weird, but yeah, I don't know, let me know in the comments. And the campfire got changed a little I think, but I don't see those changes. And the jack-o'-lantern got, or carved pumpkin, yeah, it got also some changes. So let me just get the jack-o'-lantern. Maybe I didn't include it in the showcase, but yeah, let me just show you that now. So as you can see, it looks really beautiful, because the colors are much different, it's not the same color. And the Cheverwood set got also some changes, so it's like usual, the door didn't get changed at all. And we got some fence changes, and we got the blocks, and as you can see, the blocks look much more different, and this actually looks like some kind of stone. And the inside looks also pretty well good, and the pressure plate is also changed, the leaves, and the planks are much more smoother, which is pretty beautiful in my opinion. Okay, so next up we got some changes for the chiseled blocks, and as you can see, first of all we got some changes on the tops of them. So here we have nether bricks, red sandstone, normal sandstone, and stone, yeah. And as you can see, the stone one got to just change, yeah, completely. So wait, stone, let me see, yeah, it got changed completely, which is really nice. And also red sandstone here, and sandstone, they got more concrete colors here, and I don't remember how this block looked like before, so I don't know. And the coal ore got also changed, and it looks much better. So next up we got some other changes, and we got a redstone comparator, yeah. And it actually got some black things here. I don't know if it's a change or official change from Mojang because of the mini redstone update. But yeah, I had to include it because it was in the changelog. And here we also have the conduit, and I don't know if it is changed at all. And also the cornflower, I don't see any changes, so this might be just optional, so yeah. And we also got some cracked nether bricks, and as you can see, they look just much more smoother, and the original ones just look like old Minecraft textures, so this is a pretty nice touch. And we also got some changes to our crimson wood set, and the door might actually got changed this time. And the fences look much cooler, and also the crimson nullium. And as you can see, I will cover this change later, but also all grass and yeah, all grassy things will be much longer, so they will just look like this. And this looks actually pretty good because it's actually a crimson nullium, yeah. And the planks got a little smoother, I think, and the pressure plate as always. But one of the coolest changes from the Nether are that crimson roots will have many new variants. So yeah, it just randomized, so if I place them here, they will always have the same block here. I really don't know how it works, but yeah, it's a cool change, and from what I saw they only have 5 variants, which is also cool. And it makes the Nether look better for such a small change. And the crimson stem looks also good, and as you can see it's glowing much better. And this change is so lovely. And crying obsidian is also changed, and this is probably one of those textures that were supposed to be added in yeah, what was it? Yeah, the 1.14 texture update. And this was proposed in the beginning for normal obsidian, but they actually changed it to what we have. But yeah, this resource pack changes the obsidian, which I will show you later. And we also got some changes for cut red sandstone. I gotta say, red sandstone and sandstone look so much more beautiful in this mod, and I love those blocks, and yeah, I'm really happy that they actually got changed. So next up we got dandelion flowers, but they actually got changed, and they are called dandelion bunch. And as you can see, when you place them you'll get different amounts of them, which is also pretty cool, but you can't stack them, which is weird, and the texture just looks like this. So next up we got some changes for dark oak wood, and also, oh yeah, they emit particles, yeah. So dark oak wood also has a change door, and I think that it is actually changed because of those gold things. I think that I have different colors, or I just don't remember how it looked like. But the fence looks normal, and the wood is just much darker. It's kinda like a mix between yeah, brown and yeah, I don't know, green maybe. I kinda see some mixes of green, but yeah, I don't know. And the trapdoor doesn't look like the wood, but it still looks good. I think that it got changed. And the sapling also looks like this, but I don't see any changes here. And the dead bush also got changed, so oh, I can actually place it here. Okay, I don't know if this is a new change or something, but I don't remember being able to place it on grass. But as you can see, dead bushes have now 2 variants, and they also got changed as items, I think. And the redstone ore got also changed, so when it's disabled it will look like this. And as you can see, the dirt cover the coal block, which is also changed. And the grass path is also changed, so yeah, it is, the grass path is just much bigger, so it looks a little weird, but yeah, if it was added people would probably suit with it later on. But as you can see, the redstone ore just looks a little different, and dirt also is changed, and as you can see it looks just much more smoother, which is nice. Okay, sorry for making breaks so often, but I gotta breathe sometimes. But yeah, the showcase is taking so long, so this is probably the longest one I will ever make, and the longest one where I keep talking. So first of all we got some, what is it even called? Yeah, dispenser, I forgot. So now they got some arrows on the top telling you where the mouth is, which is also pretty nice. And the biggest change is probably the or I'm saying everything is the biggest change, but one of the biggest changes is the dragon egg, which doesn't look like an egg anymore. It just looks, yeah, more like a square egg, which should actually be like this in Minecraft. So yeah, this actually looks more like a dragon egg than the dragon's egg. And where did it go? Yeah, it's gone. So yeah, the block of emerald could also change, and then it reminds me of the gold block. Okay, so I just spoiled some textures here. Or no, the gold block was supposed to be changed like this. Yeah, I'm kinda mixing the forgotten textures. And the emerald ore could also change a little. As you can see, those emeralds are a little bigger. And stone just has a little more of purple maybe. I don't know. I just see some more color variation here, and they look much smoother, and those textures look like new. And next up, what we got? We got farmland, and I think that it also got changed a little. Yeah, so we also got some fern, and as you can see, those blocks change depending on the grass. So as you can see, when I have the grass here, or let me drop the item because this is probably the coolest effect. And when I drop on green grass, I will just see that it's green. But when I will go on this grass, it will be, I don't know, light brown, or I don't know how to call it. We also got a large fern, and as you can see, they suit the colors that are here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And the furnace, I think, got actually a little smoother. And netherrack, okay, I don't remember seeing any changes with it, but yeah, it looks pretty normal, maybe a little. And fire got also changed a little. I think that it goes over blocks, and yeah, it emits fire, or fire particles. And okay, this is extremely cool. So the gold block got also some changes, and the grass block is changed, as I said before. So the grass just goes almost over the entire block, and I think that I have seen this in some other mods, so I don't know, maybe this is also inspired. But we also got some changes for vines, where vines just go completely over the block, which is pretty cool. So let me just put 2 vines, I guess, to see what happens, because I didn't test it at all. So yeah, nothing special happens, it will just look like normal, I guess. So the haystack got hay bale, yeah, hay bale got also changed, which is pretty nice, but it looks actually like an older texture from the game. So yeah, I don't know, I like the other one more. But next up we got a change item frame, and we also got some change iron ores, but I don't see any change for the ores either. So next up we got some jungle wood sets, and yeah, as I said before, I don't see any changes in the doors. Maybe these are really small, but the fences are okay, and yeah, as always. And the log is different, I think, but the inside is just the same. And I think that it's a bug, because yeah, here the inside is different, here the inside is the same, so that's pretty different. And the other one is also pretty different. And here, as you can see, all the planks are much smoother, so there's nothing else to cover. And here we have the leaves. The trapdoors could actually change a little. And here we have the sapling, and also the jack-o'-lantern that I presented earlier. And here we got some kelp, and it's hard to see the change because it's underwater. But next up we got another change for the lantern, and as you can see, I can hold it like this. And yeah, I don't remember seeing this change before, but yeah, I don't think that it has a texture change, only a holding change. And as an item, it will just fly like this, which is also nice. So it isn't as an item anymore. Yeah. So next up we got some lever changes, and as you can see, when I change the direction, it will put out a redstone signal, which is what it's supposed to do. So it's a little easier to know. And also the lilac got some changes, or I don't see them. And the lily of the valley, but I also don't see them. The magma block got also some changes. I don't know if the colors are maybe more vibrant, but I kinda don't see it. And the lava was supposed to have some changes with its flow, but I really don't see it, sorry. So next up we are going to the mangrove wood, which is pretty new, but it also got some changes. As you can see, the log is just much more different. Or it isn't really different, but yeah, you understand. And the fences got changes, the leaves got... Okay, the leaves are really nice, because I think that they're hanging a little more than the other ones, which is pretty wild because of the wild update. And yeah, the inside looks like this, the logs are smoother, the pressure plates. And now we're getting to a pretty nice block, which is moss. And as you can see, moss just looks much more different, and I don't know what I think about this change. And wait, it feels like you got this weird outline. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with it, but yeah, you see, there's something white sticking out, but yeah. And we also got a moss carpet, and when I place the moss carpet, something like this will happen. The moss will just take over. So next up, oh yeah, this was the moss carpet, and this was also, and it was broken previously because I haven't downloaded this moss, that's why I have 2 for them. And the mangrove roots got changed too, I think. Okay, next up we got some changes for, yeah, mossy stone bricks and mossy cobblestone bricks, but I don't know because the files just said about slabs, so yeah, maybe only the slabs got changed. Yeah, and next up we got some muddy mangrove roots which got changed, and I think that got changed on the top, because yeah, but I maybe don't remember those blocks. And I don't remember also mud bricks, but they also got changed seemingly. So we also got some mycelium changes, and yeah, it looks just like the grass blocks, so there's nothing more I can say about them. And the nether bricks also got changed a little, as I said, and the cracked variants. So these look just much more smoother, and they look like modern Minecraft, not like the old one that we had. And we also got some changes for nether sprouts, and as you can see, these have some variants. As I said, when I place the block here, it will never change, it will be always the same. So it's hard to get some more variants when I do this. But as you can see, there are some smaller ones, there are some more normal ones. And I think that the nether wart could also change, but wait, has it grown already, or yeah, it has, or wait, how does it even work? Okay, I never tested nether warts, to be honest. But here we got some changes for the oak wood, but we got some changes for the buttons. And as you can see, the leaves emit some light, I think, or yeah, the leaves, I mean. They emit some leaves, yeah. And the door got changed, and you can actually see that the color is a little changed. The oak log just looks much better, and this is probably one of the more iconic looks of this mod. And also the planks just look a little different, and they also have new sounds, but I will cover all the new sounds in yeah, my next video. And that one will be probably a little more silent, because I will have to yeah, show those sounds, or and make you hear those sounds. And the trapdoor got changed, and I don't remember how the oak sapling looked like before, but yeah, I don't see any big changes. And the observer got also changed a little, and I think that this is the little dot that got changed. And obsidian also got changed, and it looks much more smoother, and I don't know if this is a good change or not, but yeah, it's good in my opinion. So we got some orc frog light, and I don't know the frog light names, but I think that it got more yellow, or yeah, I played on Bedrock too much where the frog light, it looks just all white. But yeah, the orange tulip got also changed a little, and next up we got some oxide daisies. And yeah, it's the same thing as the two previous flowers, where they are just stacking like, yeah, what is it called? The pink petals. Yeah, I'm so sorry, I just keep forgetting all the new names. But we also got some changes for pale moss, and I changed the versions to 1.20, 1.21.3, and these are actually disabled items, so I can do anything to them, but I can only show you them. So the pale log got changed a little, and the planks also, and the pressure plate, yeah, and that's actually everything. I don't think that the carpet got changed yet. And the pink petals got changed a little, I don't know what's the change, but yeah, and they emit some particles too, which is cool. Okay, so next up, what we're going to show, yeah, sticky pistons, and pistons got also changed a little, and I think that the sticky one got changed the most. But as you can see, this kinda feels like it's glowing, I don't know why, but it got extremely, yeah, white, so yeah. And the sticky one also got changed a little. I think that the slime looks a little different here. And the podzol, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right again, but yeah, it looks a little different here too. And the polished and the sit, yeah, let me just check how it looks like normally. Polished and sit, so yeah, I think that the slab variant got changed because I put it here, so I don't know. And here polished blackstone also got some changes, as you can see. And these are all the other blocks that also got changed, and I don't know how. But next up we got some polished red sandstone, which looks beautiful. And same with the sandstone as a normal version. And polished stuff got also changed a little, which looks pretty nice. And also we got a poppy bunch, and it's same with the daisies. I think it was the daisies which were different. And as you can see, when you place them, this is the fourth flower which is changed like that. And they also emit some particles, which is pretty nice. And I think that this should be a separate flower, not a one that, yeah, replaces the most yeah, iconic flower in the game, I think. So yeah. And also prismarine got some changes, and it looks much more like cobbled, yeah. The pumpkin is also much more, yeah, pumpkiny, or it has better colors in my opinion, and I love orange, that's why I keep talking about them. And the purple also got changed, and it's a really nice change because it looks just much more purple, as yeah, as it should in my opinion. So next up we got a block of quartz, and I don't see that change because it's just white. And the watered nether bricks also got changed, which is probably one of the more weirder changes, because they don't look like something that you will build with anymore. So yeah, I don't know what you can think about them. So next up we got red sandstone and red sand, and this looks much more beautiful. I don't know what it looks like on biomes yet because I didn't test it. But yeah, as I said before, I love orange blocks and I love red sandstone, so yeah, this is beautiful. I've got some red tulips, and one of the nicer changes is a block of redstone, which looks pretty different, and I don't know if it should look like this, but yeah, it looks nice. And the lamp also got changed, as I said before, or I didn't say it before, but yeah. And the redstone ore also got changed, so yeah. The torch is maybe changed a little, I think, and the redstone repeater too, yeah. So we also got some changes for the respawn anchor, and I don't know what's the change, but I won't tap on it so it doesn't explode. And also we got some changes for our rose bush, and it's one of those flowers where I can actually see the changes. And as you can see, it's the green is just much more green, I think, so yeah. And we also got some changes for sand and sandstone, so this looks much more beautiful than before. Okay, so next up we got one of the cooler changes too, and it's that scaffolding is actually now normal bamboo. And I think that the bamboo blocks got added into Minecraft because scaffolding was originally, yeah, yellow. And now they're making it into green again, which is pretty weird, but yeah, it can kinda look like this. Yeah, it just, either way, it's nice, yeah. And sea pickles got maybe changed. I don't see any changes, maybe because they will work underwater. And shroom light got also changed. I think that it's more orange, yeah. And also a shulker box got changed. Yeah, I was almost not able to see what it was. So as you can see, shulker boxes got changed, and I don't know what to think about this because they maybe look a little weird, but yeah, it's okay in my opinion. And also the smithing table got changed, and it's a little weird because the top is much more white than, yeah, the rest of it. And the smokers also changed, where we got those dots here that I don't think were here before. And yeah, that's everything for it. And smooth stone got changed, I think. So stone, yeah, polished stone maybe, yeah. So I was wrong the entire time. And as you can see, it looks just much more lighter than before, which is okay in my opinion. And we got a snow block change, which I don't see because I may be blind. And snow also can put on layers like this, which is also really nice. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. So yeah, next up we got some changes for the soul campfire that I pretty much can't see, and also a change for the fire. And as you can see, oh, it emits much more particles, I think. What is it that emits? Is it the fire? But I know, okay, as you can see, the torch is just really good, and as you can see, it also got changed, and it emits many more particles. And the soul lantern also got changed in the same way as lanterns. And the most weird change is that the blossom, the pink one from Lush Caves got changed, and they added moss blossom, which feels just weird because this change feels just much more random. And as you can see, it's also a 3D block, and it's gigantic, so when I have it in my inventory, it will just keep hanging, yeah, which is also, yeah, weird. Okay, so let's go to one of my favorite wood sets, which are the spruce sets. So it looks extremely good, and probably the best change is the log here. And as you can see, it looks so nice, and yeah, it's probably the same as the oak one, but it just looks much more cleaner in my opinion. And the planks didn't get changed too much, but I think they maybe look also smoother as the other ones. And the trapdoor maybe got some changes, the pressure plate as always, and yeah, that's all for them. And a mushroom stem got also changed maybe. Okay, it's really hard to see those changes, so yeah, I don't see it, so yeah. And stone also got changed in some way, and it looks much more, yeah, like stone actually. And it looks much more like some new textures. And as you can see, the stone pressure plate also got changed, and the stone cover also got changed in some types, and it's probably the same way as the smoker. And also we got some changes for the sugarcane, which kinda looks like bamboo now. And I don't know what to think about this change, but yeah. And the sunflower got much more beautiful, and the item version also got changed. I also had to go through yeah, this place because I didn't want to, yeah, change directions. And suspicious sand kinda looks different, but I don't see any of those changes, kinda. Okay, so next up, the berries got also a little more red here, and the item got also changed, which I will show you later because we're almost done here and we'll go through so many items because I think we got maybe like 200 of different items variants and more. And as you can see, TNT also got changed, but I prefer the normal one because it felt more iconic. It's like one of those iconic blocks that you can't change, and the redness of the TNT just makes it look like... Oh yeah, and the next resource pack that you can add here is fresh animations, and as you can see, fresh animations look like this. So yeah, they will just be more fresh, I guess. So next up, the torch got also some pretty nice variants, and you can hold it like this, and it is pretty beautiful. And also those blossoms, they emit particles, which is maybe weird, maybe not, I don't know. So next we got two changes that I can't see, and it's the twisting vines, which seemingly are different, but I can't see that, and a verdant frog light, which I also can't see. And as you can see, here's more how the connectivity mod works. And it is pretty weird because it looks all the same on every block, and it should be a little different, but yeah. Let's go to the next things. So we got some warped changes, and yeah, the blocks, as you can see, the glow is much stronger here as in the crimson ones, and the log is just much more significantly blue, I think. Yeah. And the warped roots, as you can see, they also got some variants as the crimson ones, and also weeping vines got changed, but I don't see... Oh, I don't see that change at all. So yeah, maybe this little thing, this is the change. Okay, maybe that's it, I guess. So yeah, okay, I destroyed it. So let's just go to another thing. So as you can see, we got a change for the monster spawner, and I don't know, because the monster spawners have been changing so much recently, but I think that it's a top texture that has changed, as you can see. So yeah, we got some pink tulips, wither roses, and now let's go to all the items because we have some of them and it's a pretty long line. And let me see those coordinates. Yeah, we'll have like 200 blocks of to go through. Yeah. So here are all the items. We got, yeah, trapdoors got also really changed really nicely. And as you can see, trapdoors have this item texture, and some of them don't work yet. But yeah, most of them actually do, but the copper ones do not yet. But as you can see, here are all the textures. The boat texture got changed for all the wood types, I think. Okay. And the doors got also changed for the variants, and signs for most of the variants. So let's go through the normal texture that we would like to see. An apple got a very nice change. It's more red, but I don't know if it yeah, looks better than the other one. It looks just less Minecrafty. An arrow, it actually looks better. Oh, a bucket of axolotls. So I will show you all the buckets later because yeah, they all got changed really nicely. And this one just looks much more refreshing. Azalea leaf, it looks as normal. Bamboo actually got changed and it looks more Minecrafty in my opinion. And I would really like this texture, yeah. Beetroots got also changed a little, I think. And here we have the birch retextures, and yeah, it's hard to see any changes. But we got some blaze power here, and okay, what happened here? Okay, this looks pretty weird in my opinion. But here we got some bones too, and the bones look pretty nice. I see some kind of purple shading, which is weird, but yeah. And we got some bone meal, oh, which you've probably seen before when I tried to plant things, but yeah. And we got a book, which just looks much more like there was leather here. Okay, so let's go to some other items, and now we got some border. Okay, I won't tell the name, but as you can see, I think that it's changed, and you can actually see the entire name here, which I don't think worked previously. And the bow also got changed, and as you can see, it's more, yeah, it's more like light brown. I don't know, but yeah, here's how it looks like when you shoot it. So yeah, oh, and I shot it, so yeah. And yeah, next up we got a brick, which also looks a little different. Probably one of the coolest changes is an elytra for the items, of course, but you can't see it when you wear it. So yeah, I think that this is a feature that will be worked on later, but it actually looks like something that will come from the end dimension, because the normal one just looks like wings, but this looks like a badass yeah, end dimension elytra. And here we got a normal bucket. And later on I'll just tell my issue with the iron things, because there is one small thing with the iron that just doesn't work. And we got some changes for the cake item, not the block, only the item. and as you can see, I think that the bread is just much lighter than before. And the campfire texture, it's like it's animated, yeah. It's animated when you hold it, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And the carrot is also much thinner, and I think that this version was actually proposed for the 1.14 texture changes. And the carrot on a stick got also changed because of the carrot, and the charcoal is not changed, but I think that it was supposed to be changed. And here we got some changes for the cherry wood, and next up we are going to get some more things. And I think that I got a change that I didn't even mention because I kind of forgot, but chests are also changed completely. So as you can see, they are now much more darker. Yeah, I probably forgot to include this because this maybe counts as an entity and I didn't see it in the files. But as you can see, here it is, and yeah, it looks different. And clay clumps, didn't they call the clay balls? Okay, I don't remember, but yeah, clay clumps, they just look much more different, and they look maybe more like fluid or something. And the clock got changed a little, coal maybe got a little changed. Yeah, raw cod, I think that it got some more colors, but it's not a really huge change. And here we have a bucket of cod, and compasses, a cookie, and copper, it actually got changed a little more, which is nice. And a banner pattern. And here we got some changes for the crimson wood, not so many. Here we got some changes for the dark oak, and we got some changes for diamond things, which is also a little weird thing. But as you can see, the diamond looks a little different, but it looks maybe like older Minecraft, so I don't know if this is a good change. But as you can see, here's how the tools look like, but some of the tools just don't have the same colors as the other ones. Or maybe it's just because the pickaxe is like 3 pixels big, I think, so yeah. But they look a little weird, some of them are much more glowy than the others, and as you can see, the stick colors are also different, so yeah, take notes if you are watching this. But yeah, we got some changes for diamond helmets, but you can't see them when you wear them. But as you can see, it looks a little different. It actually looks like it were trimmed by the other one. So let me just test it out if it actually works as intended. So yeah, like this, here. Oh, it actually does work. Is it changed? Yeah, the texture is actually changed, so yeah, it's actually cool. Okay, but yeah, now let's go to the other thing. Dragon's breath got changed. It was more purple before, it's pink now. Emeralds are much more green now than previously. Enchanted books are like enchanted books, but they do not change depending on what enchant you have. So as you can see, they are all the same right now, so if you didn't expect that. Bottle of enchanting got also changed, which just looks like a potion, but you can actually throw it, which is yeah, as usual. Okay, so next up, the fermented spider eye got changed a little. Another banner pattern, and we got an empty map, which also just looks more like a map and not paper. Yeah, and a fishing rod got changed a little, but when you throw it, it looks like a stick. I don't know if this change existed before, so yeah, this is maybe something new. And flint and steel also got changed, or not. And as you can see here, you can see more fire in action, and it puts a lot of smoke, which is really nice. Okay, next up we got some more banner patterns. We got a flower pot, which is different too. And also, frog spawn, it's now 2D on the block. I don't think that it was before, so yeah, this is much cooler and it looks much more Minecrafty. And another thing that got changed to be more orange, and as I said, I love the color, so yeah, you can probably understand it. And it looks really good. And did you know that you can't actually eat melon slices, or the glistering ones? But many people don't know that because they never use one. And here we have the banner pattern, we have glow ink sack, which I don't see the change of, and we also got some glow berries, which also look good. But yeah, maybe they look like older Minecraft, I don't know. It's up to you to decide, because he will probably change it depending on feedback. So go into the Discord server, give some feedback, and he will probably change it. Or if there are enough people who say that want it changed. And next up, I saw that in the textures some of the tools were supposed to be changed based on duration, but it didn't happen here. But as you can see, gold is changed completely. So as you can see, gold is much more like orange, much darker, and the gold apples also got changed like this, and the golden carrots also, the horse armor, the swords, and that's it. And some of the dyes got actually changed too. So here we have a gray dye, which is, yeah, completely different. And let me just see how long we, yeah, we only have like 150 blocks left here. So yeah, and we also got gunpowder, which is a little different. It looks more like a dye, and yeah, that's probably why they changed this block. And also we got another baron, and we got Heart of the Sea, which just looks much more, I don't know, glowing, shiny. Okay, so next up we got some honeycomb changes, and it looks also more shiny, just like this. And all the infested blocks, they are also now outlined with this when you hold them in your inventory, not when you place them, of course. But you can see which one are bad, because sometimes you can just mix them up, and when you search up stone, and yeah, let me just take deep slate, yeah, and you can accidentally take this because, I don't know, maybe you didn't think too much and you just take it, and yeah. And we have, yeah, chiseled stone bricks, which also got a little different on the item, but yeah, this is another thing that you can change, yeah. So next up we got some iron things, and there's a little problem with iron because as you can see, they got like two different colors. Some of them are like blue and some of them are normal iron, and I think that this is what it's supposed to look like, and this is just a bug, but maybe it's the opposite. And I think that this is inspired, or it is the old raw ore, yeah, thing, because when they added them they looked pretty much different, so maybe it's this one. And we got iron nuggets, we got an iron ingot, we got iron bars, iron doors, iron trap doors, and an item frame as an item, of course. Okay, so here we got some jungle wood, and I think that it got changed. The signs got actually a very nice change, but I think that the signs got changed overall, but I didn't cover them because they are as, yeah, entities, but I will cover them in my next video, I promise. And the boats maybe too. And the curb got also changed. I think that it was the first version of how it was supposed to look like. The lantern got changed, the lapis got changed, and as you can see, the item is changing of the large fern, yeah. And a lot of the lava bucket is changed, but there's kinda less lava in here. And the lead is also much darker because all the leather things got, yeah, a little darker. So this leather is much more darker, lime is different, and all the dyes are much cooler. Magenta dye and a magma cream actually. You thought it was orange dye probably, but no. It's the magma cream. Here we got some mangrove changes, and yeah, oh, the map got also changed, but I didn't put it here because it will just turn on this little thing. The melon slice is changed, the milk bucket got changed too, which also looks just like all the other ones. And the music discs got also changed. The one number 13 got also changed. It is like ripped in half. So let me just show you all of them because, yeah, these aren't really special changes, and we're almost kinda done. We have like 100 blocks to go, so yeah, it's not too much. So we got this shell, we got change, and this nether star. This is probably a huge change because the colors are just much different. And we got a nether wart. We got, what do we have here? We got yeah, netherite, yeah. And netherite is changed a little. And a fun fact with the sword well has looked like this in the Java before, and they actually changed it, and they have brought back it, so it's, some of the items are just the old textures, I think. So next up we got some changes for the oak blocks, and we got some phantom, yeah, what is it called, phantom membrane, yeah. Pink dye got changed, some banners, potatoes, potions got changed in some way, but I don't see it. Powdered snow got changed, and I think that the buckets are mixed up again, but let me see the colors again because, no, I'm just kinda seeing things wrong. But yeah, they are not blue because some of those iron things were blue, so let me just see bucket. Yeah, it's only the normal bucket which is white, and the rest one is just like blue. So yeah, that's pretty weird, but yeah, prismarine shards got changed, prismarine crystal got changed, buffer fishes got changed a little, so, oh no, I'm just getting the bad effect. Okay, so let me, luckily I have milk. I hate this effect. Okay, so we got a pumpkin pie too, we got purple dye, nether quartz, and all the spawn eggs are changed. So as you can see when I scroll through this, all of them got some shades kinda. Oh, and yeah, I have peaceful on, so I can't spawn mobs. if you didn't know that. And we got some changes for rabbits too. And here are all the raw variants, and as you can see they look really different because these are the old ones. I think I'm not sure about the gold one, but this was the old one I think. Okay, so next up we got some redstone dust, which isn't actually changed as a block I think, but it's actually changed as an item, so it looks more like dust here. And rotten flesh is also changed, the saddle is also changed to make the leather look more real. The raw salmon is also changed to, yeah, make fish look different. I don't see any changes in the what is it even called? Scute, yeah. And seagrass is also changed. Shears are much cooler, and I actually like this color. And shulker shells are also supposed to be changed. I think that they are more purple now. Slime balls are also more fluid, so these aren't any balls right now. This is just kinda like a slime. Okay, so I've noticed that this could just be called a slime because, yeah, it's literally just slime. It isn't a ball anymore. But yeah, we got a soul campfire. And I think the thing that I noticed now is that there's kinda like soul on the ground here. So this is what made it look different, I guess, so yeah. And we got a soul lantern, torches, and a spectral arrow, which is now different. And a spider wire, which is also now different. And we got some changes for the spruce things, and one of the more weird changes is that the spyglass is now copper, and it's actually made out of copper, so you can actually understand it. And yeah, it's now copper, so it's nice. The stick is just more weird, but I don't know if it should be like this because all the tools have normal sticks and they are made of exactly this stick. But maybe they are straightening the sticks in the crafting table, I don't know. And we got some changes to the stone ones. And we got changes to strings, actually. As you can see, they look a little different. They have this little outline, they look much better. Sugar got also changed as more powdery. Sugar canes got also changed to be more darker. Sunflowers are much more beautiful, these are much more glowing. Bucket of tadpoles are, yeah, as normal buckets of tadpoles. And we got some changes for tipped arrows, so let me just show you them pretty fast. The minecart with TNT got also changed. Okay, this is a pretty weird change because in my opinion the totem of undying is good as it is right now, but maybe this is a bug because the colors are pretty weird right now. But yeah, I'm waiting for the fix or something, yeah. But the tropical fish got also changed, which looks much more orange, and I didn't notice that. The turtle shell, weirdly, it is actually brown here. And I don't know why, this is maybe a bug or something, but yeah. We got some warp changes, and now we're going through the last one. So we got a water bucket, we got wheat, which looks much better, and we got some wooden tools, a book and quill, and a written book. And that's actually everything for the showcase. This is the second longest one because the first one is the Adora build, but this is the longest, yeah, this is the longest showcase where I just walk around. And this is actually the last episode of Mix's Daily Marvel Reviews. I will continue this series, or not continue it like it is right now, but I will try to make one video every 2 days. So yeah, I need to catch a break because one month was intensive. And thank you so much. We got around 50,000 views in the entire series, and yeah, it was just fantastic to test out making videos for so long. And I actually had quite some fun. The only last days, like yeah, the video from yesterday, it was a little hard to make because I didn't have too much time. I was waking up late and things, but yeah, it was quite a challenge for me. So again, thank you so much, and I can't wait to make more adventures with you guys. And this was just an amazing month, so thank you so much. And of course, if you like this mod, you can download it in the description. And that's everything, so bye.